Thank you and welcome to the show this morning. The topic this morning is wellness and nutrition, and we're fortunate to have with us to talk about wellness and nutrition Ms. SRankin. Ms. Rankin is a National Market Director for National Safety Associates, and of course with Ms. Rankin is Ms. LMcIndoo2. Ms. McIndoo is a wellness coordinator for the National Safety Associates. And of course, Ms. Rankin and Ms. McIndoo, let me welcome both of you to the show this morning.
Thank you. Thank you. We're happy to be here.
Well, good. And we're glad to have you here because I think the topic that we're going to deal with this morning, wellness and nutrition, is something that is of real concern, not only to my audience this morning, but I think it's sort of a national concern in terms of, and certainly it's a concern to the people of the state of Tennessee when we think in terms of tin care and some of the other problems that we are associated with dealing with health care. And so let's start off, Ms. Rankin, by having you and after you, Ms. McIndoo, to give us some information about your background, your education, and how you became involved in this whole thing dealing with wellness and nutrition.
Well, thank you for having us here. We're delighted to talk about wellness and nutrition always. I'm actually a Nashville girl, raised here in Nashville, moved away for a little while, but came back. My background is educated here in Tennessee, a little bit of college experience, but really became full focused on nutrition a few years ago, and actually 19 years ago began my own business. Became an independent contractor with National Safety Associates. So I've had the best of every world. I've been able to own my own business, be in business for myself, but really not by myself. And as a result, I have been able to travel around the world with this, teaching and training, educating people on how they can take control of their health and their wealth and their families' issues and helping them. So I am a mother. I have a grown child. I have 3 grandchildren, so that keeps me pretty busy. And we're having a great time educating people about wellness.
Very good. Ms. McIndoo.
Well, I'm a wellness coordinator, and I work with professionals and I work with families in educating about nutrition and wellness. And I have a Bachelor of Science degree from David Lipscomb University here locally, and worked professionally for several years, and then decided to become a stay-at-home mom. And I've always been interested in health and nutrition. And I've always been the kind of mom that always tried to serve very well-balanced meals and, you know, a meat and 3 kind of thing. In fact, we joke because when we don't have time to do that. The kids get real excited if they get to eat cereal or chicken noodle soup, you know. So I've really always been conscientious about serving, you know, vegetables and things. But we still were getting sick and having health problems, and I just didn't understand why. And I started searching, and I found that fruits and vegetables were my answer, but raw as opposed to what I was doing, cooked. And so I got really excited about it because I could see the benefits from our, you know, from our family. And so I got in the business of educating people and sharing this information.
Very good. You know, Ms. Rankin, since you've been involved with wellness for the last 18 years, let's have you over the last couple of minutes we have before our first commercial break to give us sort of an assessment of the health of the people of the United States in wellness in a real sense. Okay.
Well, traditionally in our country, we have treated our health as more of treatment and early detection. In other words, you got something wrong with you, you went to the doctor, you were treated for it. You know, you tried to detect early some issue, cancer or heart issue. But in the last 5 to 10 years, we have seen a change in that where we've moved more to prevention. And how that plays out is in wellness and people taking control of their health, being proactive versus reactive in what's going on in their bodies. And it's quite exciting. I mean, that translates into, of course, good health, but we're even talking about anti-aging, slowing the aging process down, and I don't know who wouldn't be excited about that. But that's really where we're going in the trends, 21st century prevention, 21st century nutrition, and the whole wellness revolution.
And of course, I think, Ms. McIndoo, what we're saying here is that it's not going to be